Hello. A couple of interesting, well, more than a couple, quite a few of interesting book pickups. So the first is kids' books. Kids' books are definitely worth selling on eBay. There's certain ones, just like with the adults' books, that you can guarantee will sell, and you can usually find quite reasonably and get a profit. Um, my local charity shops, the one nearest to me where I get the majority of my books, I think I said in the previous video, has put all their kids' books up to £1 each. So unless there's a particular sort of after one, which is not usually, it's not going to be very easy to make some money on that. Further into Swindon town, I think it was a charity shop called Survivors. I think it was that one. So there's a couple clustered together in a parade, but I think it was that one. They had 3 for £1. Now that's much better. And with the right books, I can make a profit on that. I sort out certain ones. Plus, so basically I bought 6, so £2. Starting with this one, which is extremely nostalgic, and maybe for many of you, Where's Wally, or perhaps if you're in America, for example, Where's Waldo? I remember I discovered that in The Simpsons when they were saying Waldo. I was like, what? But yeah, that's the American version of Wally. So yeah, Where's Wally? If you don't know, it's a great book. You have these pages and you have to just basically find where Wally is in the pages, but there's also other characters to find as well. This one is Hollywood themed. I remember this book. I believe I'm remembering reading it, and it's more playing it really because you're trying to find the character. At school and really enjoying it. I might have had a copy myself, but I definitely pretty sure it was at school where I remember using it a lot. They're great books. I picked this up because it's in very good condition. Probably get a few pounds for it in this condition. £2-3 maybe a little profit over what I paid for it, which is roughly 30-something p. It's got 3 for £1. The next one is the ultimate guide to, is it pronounced Roblox, I believe. I've never played the game. I know it's a Minecraft type game. The annual is in really nice condition actually. And the thing with these are they will sell. Minecraft, this one, Fortnite, they will sell. Probably get a couple of pounds for that in that condition. The kids' books were all in such nice condition, well displayed. Whereas in my local charity shop, they're just in this big, like, container thing, and they're all like jumbled on top of each other. Now obviously that's nice for people to look for the book that they want and that, but it does mean they get a bit destroyed, so not so good for reselling. And as I say, they're asking £1 each for them, so it's a lot more expensive. These are in really good condition. They were a lot more reasonable, so it's great for people who want to read the books, for those who want to resell. And going back to the Where's Somebody thing, yes, Where's the Unicorn? I think I've seen this in like the works quite a lot on that. But again, it's in really good condition. Looking at the back, they do others in a series, which I've also seen, Where's the Llama and Where's the Unicorn now. So yeah, unicorns tend to be popular, unicorn themed books and other merchandise. So yeah, why not have a Where's the Unicorn book? Now, the nostalgic ones. Mr. Tickle. So it's a Mr. Men book, but this is a 50th anniversary version. It's got a nice gold cover. It's not in perfect condition. There's a couple of marks here and there. I kept thinking that was a mark there, those things, but they're actually part of the design. They look like a mark, but yeah, if you look up close, it's actually like a pattern. But yeah, it's got this nice shiny gold reflective cover. So it's your typical Mr. Men book, but bigger, because obviously they're usually smaller Mr. Men books. And also it contains a bit of a story about how Mr. Men came about. It's only a very short thing at the front, but story of Mr. Men as it is celebrating the 50th anniversary. They're not going for a huge amount on eBay, but again, probably get a few pounds. It's in not perfect condition, but still pretty nice condition. And then the last one, this is in excellent condition. This is Mr. Ben's Big Game. Now, if you don't know, Mr. Ben, apart from being me, is a guy who used to go into a costume shop, put on a costume, and basically he would go on the adventures linked to the costume. So, for example, if he put on a diver's suit, he would become a diver. I think the idea was that it was in his imagination, and he wasn't really doing all these things. But he was still in the changing rooms basically. So I don't know how long he was in the changing rooms for, ages, possibly. But yeah, he would go on these adventures. So they have books, and they also had a popular cartoon of it as well. So this is in extremely good condition. They're going for £5 or £6 on average on eBay. So probably get about that in this condition. So this version is published in 2021, but it's based on the series from 1979. Well, that's the copyright of the author David McKee anyway. So yeah, some nice kids book pickups there. And then finish off with just a few books that I grabbed from, this is my local charity shop, adult books still being £2 for £1. We have The Black Earth. Wasn't familiar with the author or the story. Sounds good from what I read on the back. Peter May, The Fire Maker. Big fan of Peter May. Also a big fan of, this is Lee Child and Andrew Child, No Plan B. This is a fairly recent Jack Reacher. It wasn't that long ago since I read it, so I'm pretty sure it's quite recent. Yeah, 2022's Jack Reacher entry. And then we have a Peter James. We have two Peter James actually. We have Dead Simple, an older Peter James book, and You Are Dead. I feel like it wasn't that long ago when I read it. It's 2015. I think I didn't get it until a few years after. And lastly, Kathy. I hope I'm not sure how to pronounce the surname. Kathy Wretch. A Temperis Brennan novel. So like a lot of these thriller series, they follow a particular detective. The global bestseller Cold Bones. Got a quote by Michael Connolly saying, Kathy, however you pronounce the surname, has written her masterpiece. And it's got all sorts of endorsements from other famous writers. I have never read any of her books. I've got this one to resell. It's in really nice condition. But yeah, I think I've done a bit of research on her and her writing, and I think I will like her book, so I'm going to try and collect some myself to read. But yeah, the thing that all of these ones I've showed you, these adult books, is they're all in very good condition, as are the kids' books. So, you know, that is obviously always going to put up your chances of earning a little bit more there if you can get them in good condition.